Welcome to the Ponderous Brick Thinker. This is another episode in Learning from the Pros series. We're using LEGO Creator Set 31139 Cozy House. It has three house designs in which in previous installments they have been built. Now we're on to the third one and see what other lessons we can learn from the pros. And this one is apparently the first one that should have been built, considering that the bags that were coming in the box were already sorted according to the need for the design. The previous house has been dismantled and the bricks sorted according to their max length. Let's see here. As apparently the custom, they are switching the body parts around to show that it is a very flexible thing. Oh, apparently he's drinking coffee. Mug there. And then right away, accessories. Let's see here. So that's the thing. I think I'm looking for a dark gray. And this is it. In the previous installment, I did have difficulty in telling the color between a green and turquoise. So you're in for some surprises or torture, just depending how you see it coming or how familiar you are with the set. I am trying to be color conscious in my own builds, and this is something to learn on how to better use the color in the designs. Okay. I think they're just gonna gloss over the fact that the wheels are not on the same level. I think it's just the representation, the abstract of a remote control car. Okay, there we go. Now on to the house. The other Lego people will be assembled in the future bags. And I think these are going to be used for the base again. Kind of tragic, considering they're in the days before green was common. It was just as base plates, and now it's again still base plates, but they can be featured, I think. And therefore, oh yeah, so it's going to be featured in a castle build in some fashion. And we'll see how that turns out. Well, this base is not too complex. The other one had 3 layers, or the other ones. Interesting. Okay, so now we're jumping into detail right away. Okay, let's see how well I can distinguish the colors. Okay, so these house designs do have a hinge to enclose them. We'll see how they design this hinge. This will catch it, so the hinge will be up here. Okay, more detail. Oop. There. I think it is helpful to do it layer by layer. All at once, the mind can glaze over where the placement kind of should be. It does appear a little random, which is good. It's just, it's looks like it can so easily get lost. Especially they don't have a rhyme rhythm like the other details. where it just showed the pattern of a single color, so that's why it was all at once. Okay, I'm just going to double check everything is good. Oh, wait, no, this one goes here. I glossed over a detail. There. Okay, so they're just using basically this tri-color pattern in different arrangements. And that's kind of keeping it balanced, but also kind of random. That's an interesting way of doing it, because then you just rotate it around, de-share it, but it still looks random. Interesting. What is that? Okay. Nope. I guess it's a regular gray. They're covered. They don't have the hole going through. Masonry textured brick. Then we have, let's see here. Something to clasp when it rotates. Okay. Good. Staggering rather than stacking. Window. I noticed this in the other house designs. They put these features here. I guess that's to help prevent the window just being as part of the wall. It has some detail. Oh, this one's white. Oh, never mind. It is that detail piece with a white. Oh, to complete the level, I suppose. There. Stacking. Okay. Door. And it's going to be using a gray for the door handle. pictures. Okay, so this is going to be assembled separately. Oh, okay, so they're going to try something else here. It's two. Okay, so that is good that they have a purpose on both sides. You have the picture, but covering out the outside. This, almost, other than the beige color coming through, pretty much works that you don't affect the inside and outside depending on what you want to show. The only thing is in my own designs, I think I'll try and hide this, what they do for the pictures, and see how I can integrate it. The great difficulty being that the color of the bracket is not available, so that's why it shows up easily. Oh, sorry. You get prepared with a detail on the bottom. Let's see what they do on the top. Okay, let's see. Mhm. The plates give it back to the same level, but then these angles are going to be just above. And I see it on the box. I wonder how it really does bring out a good detail. It doesn't have to be at any level, but let's see what it does in terms of overall uh, design-wise, if it adds something. Because I noticed that in my fenestrations sketches, there was some bricks that did a shadow effect because they're not quite touching. And that can be useful in terms of the design, so I'm wondering how this is going to turn out. Indoor texture, interesting. This is something I've wondered, that if doing, for a, let's say, a professional level, that you have to consider what the floor is doing. If it's going to be finished with a smooth plate, or just leave it with studs with whatever plate's on the bottom. Because while I have a lot of green plates, is it convincing as a green carpet? Okay. Interesting that they have this separate, maybe just for saving some space on instructions. Maybe because part of it's hidden and they don't, rotating might disorient people. I don't know. Then you just have this wall, nicely staggered, and paste there. Almost like a fireplace. To me, those look like orange. But are they supposed to be red? So I see red here and no orange. I see precisely 2 reds and no orange. Okay. Could be the printer. The transparent block does convey some red through it. Not sure, maybe transparency kind of get lost. I wonder how it's going to turn out if something next to it is going to be placed. Or maybe it's not a chimney. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it's a spigot. So they just a step to rotate it and put it in like this. Oh, it's a sink. Nice. Okay, so this is how you do cabinets. That one looks more red. I wonder why the other ones looked orange. Okay, so green has a hole through it. So it can't be that one. That one looks closer to green. Do I have any solid green though? Nope. Okay. So something for the pot. Oh, it's an oven or oven stove. I think they could use whatever color, but you most in this situation you just see the transparency. You have to really kind of rotate it to see the red through the transparency, but it's okay. Thought that was a blender, but it's I think it's like a dish soap bottle. And details. I wonder how many times they're gonna fall out, but we'll see. Okay. Okay. Don't forget the corner. One off to the side. Then a table. Again, it's just representation. I see no real possible way for a minifigure to fit there. Sounds like the abstract. Okay, so for gray here. Oops. Yes, purely abstract because between table and this counter is just one status. It's just the idea of a kitchen and the furniture in therein. So we're not going to fill that in, and then that's like an interesting share. However, if minifig is going to be on there, it's not going to stay. But did I do that right? Oops, not this kind of round one. It's the one that's smooth. Ah, the reddish brown. Okay. Yeah. um, that is something. At least in the other designs, it kind of hinted that it wouldn't be usable, but now you have just the seats in front of the door, and you know, hopefully kids realize that it's not a looks nice with all the details, but then you have a seat right here. And you try to put minifigs on there, it's just going to be really tight. There. Okay. Then 3 tomato soups. It looks nice. It's nice color, nicely balanced, I would say. Just real tight. It leans towards the red. This one brings it back. The white, neutral. The floor is almost neutral. It's warm and cozy. Okay, so that's the first part of the cozy house. And we're going to continue in the next episode, going on to what should have been bag 2, and continue from there. Okay, so thanks for watching. See you next time.